Got him. Guess I'm getting got him. Got him. Got him. Somebody is like, God, they dumbasses. Like, you trying to be stationed somewhere while you trying to do this, do that. Somebody else already on your ass. While you worried about over there, while you want them to look at this over here, look over there, and look over here, and look over there. They on your ass. Okay, she on y'all asses. No. Alright, so somebody is being motherfucking bitch. Did she say apprehended? Somebody laughing. Somebody goofy as fuck, okay? Okay. I just want to make sure something is like, watch it now. You better watch this one. You gotta watch this one. This one's smart. You gotta watch this bitch. This bitch smart. This bitch thinks she's smart. Or this bitch is smart. So let me see. Let me see if I can channel something real quick. Something happens fast, or somebody's real sneaky with the type of stuff they be doing. This is being sneaky. You being sneaky, you slide like a fox. Somebody be operating like a fox, okay? So they like to do little sneaky shit, and they don't want nobody to catch them, but they get caught doing some sneaky shit. Cause I'm getting, you just lied. You just clearly just lied. You know what you did. You know what you did. Why you didn't just tell the truth? Why you didn't just tell the truth? Why didn't you just tell the truth? Why didn't you just tell the truth so it could be over? And somebody could be looking like they're so upset, but they have to keep a poker face. They upset as fuck. They gotta keep it poker. I'm hearing the name Miss Sister Leah, Sister Aaliyah. Leah is significant. Church people. Somebody could have used to go to a church. They could have went to a church back in the day. They used to go to a church. They used to be a part of a church. Okay? And they could be rushing or something. They just trying to hurry up and get out the energy because they just don't want it to be clear. They don't want it to be clear why they acted the way they act. So this is clear as day kidnapping a kid out of someone's womb. Oh, it's twins. I'm going to take this one out and I'm going to put this one over here. I'm getting what happened to these fraternal twins here, this boy and this girl. When they found out there was twins, they took the boy out and gave the boy to these people over here. And let this girl over here carry the boy. They let her carry the boy because they thought the boy was special. This is what happened, okay? Ooh, this shit juicy. Okay. What happened to them? Why they separated? Why do you feel like you felt like you got to know the what you, I mean, somebody grew up to be a fucking savage. So it's like, why would you even be proud to be on that side? Child bye. Yeah, I'm getting you, he's a punk. My brother is a punk. I'm getting it just like that. He's a punk. My brother is a punk. My twin brother is a punk. And he's a punk because of bitches like you. Period. I'm getting it just like that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Something has something to do with that. Somebody got pregnant with twins. Or it started out as one person was pregnant with twins. And then they took one of the babies out. When they know whichever the boy was, they took the boy. They took the boy. That's what I'm getting. They took the boy. One of them was a girl. One of them was a boy. They left the girl with this lady over here. And then the family took this boy. Mm-hmm. Clocky, hold up. Wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Because, bitch, this video gonna be good. I want to make sure I'm in the mood. Okay, because it's 2 o'clock and we still going. So we got something to do with that, baby. What is 2 o'clock? Okay. I said we gonna do the same thing again tonight, nigga. Okay, so I'm also getting that Brandy song. And I like to get to something could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Cause when I do that, y'all know. So that's what happened. Like what's been going on? What's going on? These people, you dealing with somebody who is this is like somebody growing up believing this is their grandmother. This is believing that someone is your grandmother. So this is your brother, grandmother, foster grandma, surrogate grandma. Something has something to do with your brothers, your twin brothers, surrogate grandmother. This is not the daughter. The daughter story is out. We're done with the daughter story. Now we talking about these people that's a part of this family. And somebody could have told the truth. They could have told the truth. Like, she did mention that she knows your brother. She mentioned she knows your mother. She mentioned she didn't want you in a room with her or around her. She don't like you because of your family. She mentioned something. She know your family, but somebody didn't tell the truth. And this is like waiting for somebody to explode, but they don't explode. Waiting for a point to be proven about somebody, and you can't prove this point. You want so badly to say something negative about somebody, but you can't say this about them because you don't know them. But I'm getting, well, they been observing you. She been observing you. You want to tell us what the fuck you was thinking? You want to tell us why the fuck you keep acting this way? Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that? Okay? Okay, so somebody wants to have someone look like an aggressor. You want this person to be depicted as an aggressor. The person that starts problems first. You think that you could just go around doing whatever you want, saying whatever you want to anybody, But you keep doing things first. You're supposed to be triggering them to put their hands on you, but you put your hands on them. You're supposed to be triggering this person, but the trigger, bitch, it stuck. The trigger got stuck. You couldn't do what you was trying to do. Somebody couldn't do what they've been trying to do to somebody. So it's fair for somebody to be working by themselves or securing some kind of money, securing a secret, keeping a secret, okay, and or figuring something out. You are not the mama, but you're the grandmother. You know my twin brother. That's why you want to argue with me. You want to look at my face. We look alike. Yeah, we look alike. That's what I'm getting. They do. They look alike. Y'all look alike. What else? So that's the first thing. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. It sound like a phone. I really be going for a phone when I do that. All right. So someone could have been trying to force someone to look at them or look in an illusion, or this is like trying to force someone to argue. I want to take everything away from this bitch. We were supposed to be rich, man. We were supposed to be the rich ones. You were supposed to kill this bitch. We were supposed to have this bitch supposed to be dead. That's what I'm getting. This family. Ten of Pentacles is clarifying. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords. This could be a death in the family if it's not. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Y'all don't really want to talk about what happened with this church, what these church people been doing, what y'all be doing with these old people. Just letting people stay around till they pass along, creating life insurance policies, and somebody just moving right along with the business. They just moving right along with the business, like you wasn't just doing how long you've been doing this, how long you've been targeting the elderly, making money off the elderly. Like it's a good deal. It's not a good deal what you're giving to people. You're taking all of their resources, all of their money. You're taking everything from these Social Security checks. You're taking everything from their disability checks. You're taking everything from these old people. And you're setting them up with life insurance policies behind their back. And somebody really was doing this, okay? So this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man, he could be in trouble. Getting paid for something, was getting paid for something. This is being able to see that he was getting paid for it in the past. So at this point, people like, bitch, I'm not trying to get it on. I'm not trying to, listen, we need to just take a breather. Everybody need to relax. Because if y'all don't fucking relax, we're not going to be able to get out of this shit. Bitch, somebody's mad, okay? Come through, Earth signs. We're not going to be able to get out of what happened to this person, that person, this person, that person. So someone makes plans. This is making some kind of plans to give something back to someone, this is dropping some kind of information, okay? Dropping some kind of, there's something about it. Because something is about the deposit. You're going to have to give her deposit back. Something is like, what's that number? So what did it be? Like $1,800? Something is like $1,800. Gotta give them back $1,800. For them to find somewhere to go. That's what I'm getting. You need to give them their money back. Just make sure you give her money back. That's what I'm getting. Because she gonna find somewhere to go. And make sure you give her back her $1,800. So something got something to do with that. Cashing a fucking check and using it for rent. And then you don't stay there. You know? So somebody wasn't thinking something through. They just wasn't thinking this part through. Somebody just wasn't thinking this part through. Okay? They was thinking, but they wasn't thinking this part through when they said what they said. They don't know this is somebody who's smart. But at the beginning of this reading, what we said, this bitch is smart. Right. So if I give you $2,600 for my deposit and my first month's rent, which is $800, that leaves another 2 months worth of rent and some change. So are you going to give me back that $1,800? Or are you going to put it towards the next 2 months. Like, what you want to do with that? What you want to do about that? Okay. Somebody also was making plans to travel somewhere. They go walking somewhere. They go somewhere. And they get stopped. They get stopped because it's like, damn, I thought she was leaving. I thought she was going somewhere. Damn it. Fuck. This one getting, I thought she was going somewhere. Oh my God. Oh my God. We keep fucking up. We keep fucking up. We keep fucking up. So this is some kind of new beginning where somebody is clearly caught trying to come back from a financial situation. Trying to leave somebody out in the cold. You won't be leaving her out in the cold. That's what I'm getting. You won't be leaving this one out in the cold. Or you looking at a lawsuit. You looking at some bullshit. You looking at some real bullshit if you leave her out in the cold or you put her out. And you better be ready for somebody to throw the book at you and your friends. Something happened with someone dying in this place or dying around somebody in their business or another facility or dying in someone's care. This could be out of town. This one got to be here, wherever they're residing now. But something happens where someone is being mean. They're caught being mean. They're caught trying to be mean to someone who already in survival mode, that's ready for anything. So this is fighting and battling somebody who's already in survival mode, who knows what people are used to doing to them. But I'm getting this time, you ain't going to be on your ass. You're going to have at least enough money to get you through. You're going to be able to go live at a hotel, or at least go somewhere. You're going to be able to go somewhere with that money. You'll find somewhere to go. That's what I'm getting, just like that. You'll find somewhere to go. So someone who wanted to fight and put somebody in survival mode, they just lost. Because I'm getting, okay, well, I have an interview or I found somewhere. I'm going to need my deposit back. Something is just like, I'm going to need my deposit back if I find somewhere in the next, this many days, I'll leave or something. So somebody better straighten this out. Something, you better straighten that shit the fuck out. You better make it clear. You better make something better. You better clear that shit up. That's what I'm getting. So this is stopping someone from making plans at this house, stopping someone in this marriage, in this community once and for all. Whoever these people is, they planned this. They planned doing something, getting some money and throwing you out and thinking that you're not smart enough to understand that they're going to owe you a refund. Something is a refund. You spent my rent money for me to live here. You're going to give it back. It was a donation for me to live here. You're going to give it back. Someone else is like, oh my God. That's what I'm getting at. Oh my God. Where is Taurus? Let's just see where everybody at. Where's Taurus? You are taking your time being nice to somebody. This is saying something to somebody about somebody being nice. Somebody was real nice to you, okay? Or you were being nice to somebody, or you taking way too long, or you took too long to try to act nice or be a little nice. It's something ain't right. You ain't right, Taurus. That's what I'm getting. You ain't right, Taurus. It's something about you. You ain't right. They got to look further into you. Something ain't right with you, with your business or what you've done in the past. Okay, you could have did something where it's like knowing that somebody's a bad person, knowing that they are unhinged, know they crazy, knowing that they showing their asses and you ain't checking them because you feel like this person is going to tell on you, testify against you or something like that. Taurus. Virgo, you are looking at the wrap-up. You looking at the wrap-up of this situation, the wrap-up of the case. You're watching the case get wrapped up. Capricorn, you are leaving because of the truth. You're leaving because somebody got the truth about everybody. It's a tower going on. It's a